You better run them donations, baby. Run them donations, baby. Run them donations, baby.
Don't start with this shit stream, yards. What's going on, people? Thank you, Nanya, for the super chat. We have finally reached the episode where this bitch said it's a play. Now, I played what she did to husband number 4. It just seems like you always record shit. Why? What was the point of recording your husband getting in the car with his lawyer? What was you gonna do with it? Put it on YouTube. I think as the days have gone by, more and more people have questions. Like I got a question because I've listened to you say over and over and over and over and over and over again, shut that channel down. Couldn't trust who was over there. Yet you have reactivated the channel, you little bitch. You changed the name of the channel, you little bitch. And you still got the members up. I don't get this. Why couldn't you have done this in the first fucking place instead of running the play? Because you still, even with this new channel up, you're still going to be doing members only exclusive content that only your people can see, unlike everybody else on YouTube, because you have a membership to everybody. And so you know what everybody's doing, and you know what they have in their membership, besides a green screen. Oh, you can't even show your face because you banned from this motherfucking, facial recognition will get you. Do a whole live stream made up, like just with you can have the makeup on, you ugly, you can just, but still, I bet you won't let the face recognition catch you. I bet you won't. I don't care what channel you get. But man, I just gotta point out, I've been uploading a whole bunch of fucking content on one channel. This shit is wearing me out, and you saying you doing this shit for 16 of them? You is managing to put up content and edit it out and add suitability and all this shit for 16 channels. You a bad motherfucker. But yeah, how y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Did y'all see that shit though? This motherfucker reactivated the channel and changed the name. And changed the motherfucking name. So you still trying to get these folk money that you just said fuck you to. Then you heard people saying they were getting that email saying their subscription was shutting off, and you were like, fuck, I need that little money. James is gone. I just don't understand the whole play only for you to just change the name of the channel. Again, why did James have to go through all this embarrassment if you were just gonna change the name of the channel? James, why you let her call you a bitch ass nigga several times just for her to change the name of the channel, James? I'm just, can you answer that, James? You was part of the play. What part of the play was that? Mo still not found. Channel still up, just under a different name. Talk shit to all the members. And you expect them people to renew their membership under my green thumb. I think you cannot make this shit up. Let me play this damn video. This hoe is crazy.
Y'all doing? Y'all come on in, come on in. And this ain't gonna be a long live, okay? But this will be the very last live. Okay? This will be the very last live.
4 lives later. This will be the last live. That's probably what you said when you got the 4th husband and you on the 4th. And yeah, so we're expecting the 5th live coming soon on my green thumb. So instead of you taking time out to put content on your other 16 monetized channels, you decided, hey, I'm finna just, go over yonder on the channel that I said I was deactivating and taking down. And I'm going to upload a coloring video. Because, you know, I'm throwing this channel away because I don't know who the mole is.
It ain't gonna be a long while. So I'm gonna give y'all some time to get on up and come. And if you got something that you want me to read out loud, you're gonna have to hit the super chat so that the people can see it. Her, you're gonna have to hit the super chat if you want your comment to be seen. That part.
Damn.
So while we got 140 people watching? 140 people watching, yeah. We got.
That's what I'm saying. Your Big Bang was 140 people. I had more than that talking about you on all this shit pretty much. And that was your Big Bang. And see, I was just over here doing my, you know what I was doing, bitch. Y'all be watching. I was happy in my own world, but you know, I'm part of the Get Back game. So, like I said, that's why we're here. As y'all see, that's her on my avatar. Yes, this bitch looks retarded. And how does she like a different bitch on every picture? How does she do this? It looked like a cockeyed cockroach, ma'am.
140 people watching. 140 nosy motherfuckers, okay? It's some nosy motherfuckers.
Damn.
In these YouTube streets.
Wait a minute. It's 140 people watching. She got 63 members. And she just included them in the 140. That just means 80 people watching. You're supposed to expect 60 because they're your members. There's 80 extra people watching. Not even 80. You see, you got 63. But yeah, why everybody gotta be nosy? Don't, like, if they're nosy, what was it when everybody else was live and you was popping down in the chat, waving and shit, pleading your case? Would that make you nosy as well, little bitch? So when you watching shit on YouTube, does that make you a nosy little hoe? A nosy rocho? Is that what we doing? You just don't have a nice bone in your body. I wouldn't be surprised if you like the younger version of Philly Fear. You probably fucked your uncle before, haven't you? Leesville.
It's some nosy motherfuckers in these YouTube motherfucking streets. And that is so funny. That is so funny to me, guys. I gotta put my hair to the back. It's hanging out in my face. I can't see. Gotta put it back, y'all. Put it back. See what we got here.
This damn water.
All right, so we're gonna get ready to get into it. Y'all gonna have to keep up. And this is the last live. This is the last live, y'all. So pay attention. Hold on, I have another song that I wanted to play.
Oh, gosh.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? What are the members at? I want to see the members. We got some members. We got 63 members on this channel, y'all. We got 60.
Not one member has come out yet and typed in the chat, made a short, did an upload, a community post, or nothing, and said I was part of the play. They ain't told a friend who told a friend. Nobody knows about this play. Now, if y'all know this bitch, she quick to throw somebody's name out there because she want people to know she telling the truth. Now, all of a sudden, she witness protection program. I gotta protect their identities. Why? They was part of the play. They should be standing there with you like, yup, we knew. Nobody has your back in this situation, bitch. Nobody. Where's they at that said they knew better? Because they seeing you getting your ass flamed up. They're hearing the commentary everybody doing, and nobody has stepped forward and said, I knew. Nobody. That's really, really weird.
Members on this channel. I need to see all 63 of the members, okay? I need to see all 63 of them. I need to see all 63 of them. Okay. What are the odds? What are the odds of all 63 members being in the last live? Okay. What are the chances of that happening?
They were.
What are the chances? What's the probability of that happening? We're gonna make it a math question, a math equation. What's the probability of all of the members showing up? Because they show up behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? They like to pass links and shit. They like to pass links and
Damn, you little cockeyed cockroach. You did it like that. You came out and blamed your members for the play. Oh, I see. I hadn't heard this. I want to be shocked. See, the J4K said to people in probably already. Some y'all have seen it. You at least heard about it. T said this new to them. They like, what? What? Did she really just come out here and say y'all in the back scene passing out the lights? Now, it would seem like the two people that was part of the play would want to stand up, or you would want to single them out and say, they back there passing out links, except A and B. And A and B should want to stand up and be like, we wasn't passing no links. We was part of the play. But nobody, y'all just heard me say this shit. You watching right now, bro, Cho. Can you send a smoke signal up or flare or something? Bitch, you got time for YouTube. You reactivate the channel. You change the name. You change the thumbnails. What else did you do? And you did a fucking upload, bitch. So you very active on YouTube. Pop out.
so. See, ever since I started the members, ever since I started allowing this channel to have members, we've had some moles, y'all. We've had some moles. Ever since we started.
You still have moles on Green Thumb, you dumb bitch. Changing the name didn't make the mole go away.
The members area, we've had moles. And then when I say moles, I'm gonna put an S at the end, okay? I'm putting an S at the end because it ain't just one, y'all. It ain't just two. It's multiple moles.
Man, Philly still paid for my membership while I was live so she could go on her channel and show what the fuck was in there and play videos. It happens, bitch. It's the same bitch that went to the police and lied and said we was in a relationship. Then this bitch act like she was gonna sue me over a copyright strike on the here YouTube. Then she filled out an internet crime shit against me. Then she did a whole pump fake video like she was in Memphis at the courthouse doing Lord knows what. And I ain't never shut my channel down. Somehow Gears got my shit that was members only and ended up putting it on his shit. I didn't shut my channel down saying, how did Gears get it? I don't give a fuck. I was just like, you paid $5 for it. Let me ask YouTube what I can do about it. And I followed their advice. Ain't do shit. But I followed their advice. It's paper trail. You, on the other hand, you said, you know what? I know where to pull the mole out. Let me call my husband a bitch ass nigga and a thief. A thief. Yes, you called your husband a thief. Off of what? For a couple of views. I can't even say a couple of views because them motherfuckers is gone, bitch. They gone, never to be seen again. See, in your video earlier, you said when you take your videos down, you don't put them on private because they still there. You said you delete them. That's why you can't do nothing about none of the videos I'm playing because it's technically not your property anymore since you deleted all of the technical jargon that would have been associated with the videos. Smart ass. Oh no, yeah, my phone is doing some weird shit.
In the members area, okay? You guys have heard me speak on it. I actually got into it with somebody one time because they thought I was accusing them of being a mole. But I was like, no, it ain't you, girl. We've been having moles since the first day that we had the members area. Say I motherfucking lie. Say I lie. So.
Hashtag Mogate. Shout out to Rick.
Then as though, myself and my spouse were already planning to leave this out of YouTube. We decided,
Miss Tia, I think the word you're looking for is bewildered. She looks bewildered, but she definitely looks like a cockeyed cockroach.
we're going to see if we can find out who the moles are. We're going to see if we can find out who the moles are. What's the best way to find out who the moles are? You set some bait. You set some bait.
Who took the bait, bitch? You don't know who took the bait. Well, we know James took the bait because he moved. Like that still ain't part of the play. His standalone video had nothing to do with the play at all.
You set some traps. You give them something that they you give them something that they can't help but spread. And be cocky with it. Okay? You give them something so juicy that it burns a fucking hole in their pocket. If they had to sit in their pocket would be.
It took 5 days for anyone to respond. Like, bitch, you had the Hurricane Katrina response to me and James breaking up. Didn't nobody give a fuck. It ain't take 5 days for motherfuckers to start talking about me and Joy. Hell, me and Joy didn't even say nothing at first. We did not say a thing. Everybody just started speculating. We still didn't say shit. It ain't take 5 days for people to notice. Nobody, that just should show you nobody gives a fuck about you, man. That's why it's hard to believe that you got 63 members and it took, goddamn it, 5 days for a motherfucker to even care that King James moved out. You said, can I have my keys? He said, with a dog. It took 5 days for anybody to even give a fuck, to speak on it. Mama Chose was like, I knew, but I had more important things to do, so I got to when I got to. It wasn't that important, ma'am. And she and she was like, I ain't finna talk about it immediately. Let that sink in. Your ops didn't even want to come straight out with this shit. They was like, fuck you, I got other shit to do. And then after like on the 5th day, she was like, ain't nobody said nothing yet. Fuck this little bitch. Let me fuck with him. It's Friday. Just chilling. And that's how it went down.
Full of holes. It burns a hole in their pocket. You get them something good and juicy.
Trump!
And you put it on an unlisted method side. You put.
There is no such thing as unlisted members. Now, if y'all have been paying attention, we've already established that there never was a members only live. So even this whole excuse about it being a play in bait is a motherfucking lie, because it was never a members only live. It was very, very public. It was out here. Several people have come out and was like, that support her. Members and shit. It's like, no, I saw it on your regular community post. I didn't see it in no members only community post. Because most people don't go to the membership tab. You just go to the community wall and click from there. Like I'm members of several people, and I never go to their membership tab to see what the fuck is going on. It pops up in my feed if they got members only videos.
On an unlisted members side. I made a community wall post a few weeks ago. I actually made a series of little posts. I made one where I said, Jade is making rounds. I made one where I said, What is a play? I left a few footprints here and there, and then I confided
You lying, you cockeyed cockroach.
in a couple people of what I was planning to do.
Quit lying.
We were planning to do.
Quit lying. Ah, you caught yourself.
What's a better way to
Wait,
catch? And let me just say this.
Wait.
It's been revealed to me.
How do you slip and take credit for some shit you and your nigga playing? You straight up said, I shouldn't even came up. We should be coming out your mouth the whole time, but you said, well, I came up with. Man, you came up with the idea to say it was a play after you got embarrassed and James came out. Like pretty much what James said in his video about how his feelings was hurt, that people thought he would do that to you, was the same shit he'd been saying on panels with you. Hurt. You see, he keep repeating the same shit. He ain't talking about no motherfucking play. He don't give a fuck about this shit. He want to know why y'all felt like he would cheat on you, because you're a man, sir. And she's a roadshow. And she was cheating. And you're a man. That's why you would cheat. Now, the stealing, that's what got everybody. Like, stealing from your sister and your mama, I think that's what took everybody out. Because I don't know how old you is, but I know you grown as hell. And the Atari situation was recent, nigga. That was recent, because you went to Dallas and she said you stole the Atari. That in the pictures of your mama. That was like in 2023, nigga. So that just, it's so many things that was said throughout your 3 videos that didn't even need to be added into this shit if it was a play. Like, bitch, you wrote an indie film, didn't it? Nobody want to watch this shit.
I made one where I said, what is a play? I left a few footprints here and there, and then I confided in a couple people of what I was planning to do.
All this time you've been on YouTube and you don't know what a play is.
We were planning to do. And where I said, what is a play? I left a few footprints here and there, and then I confided in a couple people of what I was planning to do.
Like who?
We were planning to do.
Oh, we. Okay, it's we now. What's I?
What's a better way to catch? And let me just say this. It's been revealed to me who some of the moles are. I know who they are. I know who some of them are, but I don't know who they all are yet. Because, but I know who some of them are.
And to date, this bitch ain't said one name. I know a couple. Name one. I know a couple. Name them. I know a couple. Name them. I ain't got all of them. So you need all of them to name one? We can't know the fruits of your labor, the list that you have compiled. We can't even know none of the names that you've compiled on the list. You know they the mole, call them out. You call everybody else out, bitch. Why wouldn't you call out the mole's names that you've compiled on your list? Oh, because you're green thumb now.
And it's crazy because there's a few in the chat right now. But what better way than to give them something that they think, because the moles are there hoping and wishing and waiting for my demise. They want to see me mad and sad and hurt and broken and torn.
The demise of what? Oh, I guess y'all forgot so you could rebrand to my green thumb. Oh. Roadshow. I mean, cockeyed cockroach. 5 days, count them. 1, Well, you not account to five. He had 5 husbands. That's how long it took to say the British was coming in your case. To say that's it took 5 days for people to laugh at your demise, man. Now the mole got this shit. I gotta keep pointing it out. The mole got this shit the same day you did it. The mole spread it to your ops, and your ops was praying on your downfall so much. Didn't nobody say nothing about it until 5 days later, ma'am.
And all that old stuff, right? Like I said, it just shows how much people really listen to you. Oh yeah.
How was this bitch voted the leader of the View?
If you look, let me just say this real quick. How long have y'all known of me being on YouTube? Okay, I ain't gonna even say how long have I been on YouTube. How long have y'all known of me being on here and having monetized channels? Okay. How long have y'all known of me being on here and having monetized channels with members area?
It's the first time, man.
I'm waiting for y'all to answer that question in the chat.
Members is a fairly new thing. You ain't never had members on your other shit. The channel Tommy took down, you didn't have no members because it didn't exist. But go ahead though. Continue this lie.
How long have y'all known of me to be on YouTube and have monetized channels with members area? Now let me ask you a second question. How many of y'all have ever received a link directly from me for a video that I didn't want anybody else to see but certain people? If you have ever got a link from me directly to a video that I didn't want nobody else to see.
I got a link for your private live of the vandalism of your trailer that you blamed on Straight Drop. I got that, and then my presence was requested, motherfucker.
Put it in the chat. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I think I got the link before Joy. They sent it to her.
Hello, my handsome husband. Yes, girl, that includes Patreon.
Her handsome husband. Chat. Not on the panel. I guess he warming up his food in the microwave as he typed in the chat for 25 minutes.
So, with that being said, let me take a page out of somebody else's book. With that being said, would it be wise to concur that LTG would know how to do a members only live? Would it be wise to concur?
No, because you didn't even know how to fucking do a members only community post, you stupid bitch.
But if LTG was going through something like that and only wanted her close people to know about it, would she have done it in a members only unlisted live?
Yes. Guess what? When you did your members only live showing your trailer and blaming people and showing your police reports and shit, that shit didn't get out till motherfuckers got mad at you. You talking shit. But yeah, it didn't get out. So yeah, you would do it because you did it with a group of people showing your trailer was vandalized and it didn't get leaked at all. No copies, no DU recordings, no voice recordings of it, nothing. It never came out. Like how you saying you didn't see this shit. What of yours is on somebody else's channel? You still ain't even told us that. It's exclusive members only content that's getting out. You never told us what got out. And why didn't you flag it with YouTube?
Would she have done it that way? I know, Deborah.
Deborah ain't saying she was part of the play.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I'm gonna see who's gonna get this right, because y'all might not really know. Y'all might not really know the answer to this one. Anybody in the chat know how many phones LTG has? I'm just curious. Does anybody know?
I would say 3 because you were on one with StreamYards. You had one with pictures in it. You had the other one, the security camera up showing them going in and out. So 3.
I'm asking, do anybody know how many phones I have? I'm just curious. God damn it. Deborah and Zariah, they got it right. I got 3 phones, y'all. And
I counted the shit watching the fucking video.
hold up. Yeah, I got 3.
That's how I can tell you what was on each phone. Bitch, I pay attention.
Yeah, she got 3, y'all. She got 3. Okay.
You still in the
50, 11 of them. That's not counting the ones you brought from all the people to make it count. Oh my god. All right, y'all. So
Bitch, you got some disability phones or some food stamp phones, ho. You ain't paying no 3 lines. At least you and James got Metro, and it's like y'all got the 4 for the 100. But why you got 3 phones? Are you handling business like that? Damn, how would never mind. That ain't none of my business neither. Hey, why James don't take your grandson to school no more? Is that appropriate for me to ask? Why James, whatever the little dude name is, I can't call it. I don't know what you call him. Why he don't take him to school no more, man? Why?
in a quest to find out on the way out the door who the moles are in the members area. We set some bait, okay? We set some bait. But like I said, a couple people already knew prior to what we was gonna be doing. Okay? They don't have to say who they.
What couple people? And why they gotta say it? Bitch, you supposed to say it. That was the reason that you told them so they could be your witnesses. You didn't you want them to be silent witnesses, bitch?
Who the moles are in the members area. We set some bait, okay? We set some bait. But like I said, a couple people already knew prior to what we was gonna be doing.
Like who?
Okay.
King
They don't have to
James
say who
didn't
they
even
are.
know.
But there's a few people that knew already.
He was
So we set some bait, okay? And apparently everybody took the bait. Everybody took the bait. Everybody took the bait. Okay. I have had reports that multiple of the members shared that link. Okay. But now I'm not saying that they wanted it to get to the ops, but they just couldn't hold water. It has been revealed that I ain't the only bitch on this motherfucker that can't hold water. Okay. I'm just the only one that come out here and tell you.
Several members have shared the link out. Now I can't say they wanted the ops to get it, shared it out. But again, ma'am, as everybody has pointed out, when you have a members only live link, if they ain't a member, they can share that motherfucker out 1,000,000 times, and every time a non-member clicks on it, it's gonna say to see this video, join the membership. That's no different than somebody just walking to your channel one day and say, I want to join the membership. They would have saw it anyway. Anybody would have been able to see it if it was a true members only, Jack, so long as they joined the membership, ma'am. It could have just been said something juicy going on over on LTG, Jack. She got a members live only schedule. And 10 people could have went over there and subscribed to your membership. What you gonna do? What do you do about this? You mad at the $50? That's why this shit doesn't make sense. Like, you have not given a logical, you are that bitch ass husband of yours. Y'all have not given a logical explanation yet. Y'all been doing a lot of talking, but y'all have not given a logical explanation for this shit, especially him. He know he ain't got no reason for why his mama was brought up, and he brought up his mama, and Daddy and all these other motherfuckers and they siblings. He has no answer for why all this shit was brought up if it was a play. You brought up a lot of them too, sir. And they lost 2 siblings and there's 4 people gone in my life. And then my son, you put your son in it, sir. You let her fuck with your money. You let her call your clients bald head bitches to not find the mole. So again, that's why I kept saying, if this bitch, because everybody was already saying, this whole lot so much it may be a play. And I was like, they can try that, but James is gonna look worse right now than he's ever in his whole life on YouTube. That's why he's sad in the motherfucker what was said in the chat by they supporters. These was y'all supporters, G. Yo, hoe made them feel that way about you. And now they looking at you sideways because they like, damn, bro, she already embarrassed you and you still upholding this hoe in this shit. Especially if you got your own spot. Why are you doing this? Fuck that bitch. Look what she did to you. That's the LTG. You don't want that nigga to listen to me too long. He gonna end up, I'm telling you, he gonna put your ass, he gonna block your ass on everything. No content. Gonna be at the nigga job knocking. You don't want to listen to me. Because you did this man dirty as a motherfucker. Straight up. You did. Trifling bitch ass nigga. Ain't no man. You said you was gonna leave the shit on and you didn't. Yeah, you did the most to that grown ass man that you call a king.
How motherfucking asses that I can't hold water. But it's multiple members that shared that link. Okay. Multiple members. Okay. Some of those members talk to me every day. Some of those members talk to me every day. That link, that leaked that link. Okay.
She blamed y'all.
I know, Terry. Because I can't hold water either. Multiple people shared the link. Okay. I've gotten multiple reports.
And here's the thing, members, because I've heard a lot of y'all say y'all want y'all money back. She also reactivated the channel, so there's no way that y'all can ask for it back. Y'all know y'all sign up and shit. Or even if you cancel a membership, it'll tell you your membership is canceled, but it ain't no refund policy. If you watch that motherfucker for a day, as a member for a day, they ain't giving you no money back. She knows this. This is why she put it back on. Most people got automatic renewal and all that shit. She cut it back on so nobody can go to Google and actually ask for a refund. Or so that Google won't stop the recurring payments that's coming in. So if you don't want to be a member of the boo ha ha no more, you got to physically go over there and unsubscribe. You got to unjoin. You got to hit that join button and then hit cancel membership. If you bothered about, you know, her lying to y'all and calling y'all moles and saying fuck y'all and saying get it back in blood. You know, the typical shit she does. Just and then the fact you gonna change the name of the channel, bitch. You actually oh, never mind. Karma. It's a bitch named Dana. Hashtag Mogate.
Okay. Somebody almost said it on the live, the last live that I did. But he caught himself and he didn't say it. But he even said somebody gave it to him and he gave it to 3 other people. John said that on panel. So multiple people. So while I was trying to find the mole, it was revealed to me that, you know, it's multiple moles. That shit was juicy. It was like, ooh. And the crazy part is nobody took the time. If you paid attention, you would have, you know, caught me in some of the shit I was saying. If you really paid attention, you would have caught me in some of the shit that I was saying.
Oh, we have, ma'am. That's why ain't nobody believing this here bullshit here. Oh, we have.
There's other people that caught stuff. There's ops that caught stuff. Like the thing about the rims. When they know they saw the fucking rims in the motherfucking workshop, and they know when that happened. I mean, it was just certain things that some people caught, while others were just ready to just, pull out the pitchfork. Let's go at James. It's safe to say when you're being smiled at, strong arm, and waved at, doesn't mean people really support you.
So it's people's, let's wave the pitchfork at James. It's your fault. Nobody was waving a pitchfork at James. That was y'all supporters. None of his, like, bitch, are you delusional? All his ops was like, okay, nigga, you got your nuts back. Shout out to you for leaving it, bitch. There wasn't no pitchfork. It was his supporters that wanted the pitchfork out. Y'all people, the boo-ha-ha. The boo-ha-ha-ha. They was the ones that wanted to break out the pitchfork due to what you said. Me over here was like, you got your nuts back, G. Go ahead, fuck them two hoes. I ain't knocking this pimping. Two is better than one. I said this. So what do you mean? Who the pitchfork? It's your fault. Your fault. James, you still a hoe ass nigga. Until you come out here and correct this shit, you a hoe ass nigga.
Right, baby. Exactly. Now I'm gonna say this. Myself and my husband. Actually, I'm gonna push that. Myself and my husband just bought a new fucking house. Okay. We know.
Them motherfucking crochet braids, the fuck? Crochet braids, you heard me. Them the Sinai 12s.
And one of the decisions that we made is that we were going to be leaving this side of YouTube. This whole beef, Stay 4K, T sector.
Green thumb, how's you leaving this side of my green thumb? How's you leaving this side of YouTube? My green thumb. Like, do you not know what the definition of leave is? So y'all came up with this, but you keep going back to the channel. James didn't upload that video. It said my green thumb, not our green thumb. So you just a hard-headed ass bitch. James, she still ain't listening. She chose YouTube over you again, G. Fuck that hoe.
All this stuff, this toxic shit. We had already decided that. We we were going to be leaving this shit because it's toxic. It really is. LTG, John Frank gave it to me, but I was a member already, so technically I didn't count. Okay, but yeah, so we already had made that decision, but I said, you know something, I want to find out who the motive, because not only that, there's multiple things that have been happening. Like somebody called my ex.
I'm leaving, but I want to find out who is. Now, I don't know why you would give a fuck about the mole on your way out, but fuck it. Let's go to the lie you about to tell now. Somebody contacted your ex-husband and said, what, bitch? And yes, as you just said earlier, you can't hold water. So you would have came out with that shit as soon as it fucking happened. As soon as it happened, you would have been out here talking about it. I know you didn't bring some shit from goddamn it 2018 into this storyline. Called your husband for what? It's been 4 years. Why they calling now?
People have been reaching out to me. Okay, but yeah, so we already had made that decision, but I said, you know something, I want to find out who the motive, because not only that, there's multiple things that have been happening. Like somebody called my ex-husband. People have been reaching out to my children since all of this.
Saying what? Since all of what? People have been reaching out to my children since all of this. If you're talking about since the play you ran, well, bitch, it's your fault that they reached out. Because you put her in it. You put your children in it. But again, instead of you addressing that shit, saying this is crazy, y'all are contacting my kids and shit, you say, how was a play? And you're complaining about the shit that your play brought. Because who are you beefing with that's contacting your kids? And for what? What did they want with your kids? What did they ask of your kids? That shit ain't happening forever. At least since I've been around you, I hadn't heard it happen. That it happened prior to me knowing you. But since I've known you, this is a couple years, that shit ain't happened. You haven't spoke on it happening recently into this so-called fake ass play. But let me be the first one to say, fuck your family, bitch. You just called Myron's mama. Fuck your kids. Fuck your husband. You call this man's mom, bitch. What makes your people more sacred? Now, see, I ain't go back into the whole past, no shit from 2018. This was recent. Then you had the nerve to brag about it. You and the boo-ha-ha bitches. That was funny to y'all.
I'm saying, trying to get me to come back on here and respond. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, the stuff that y'all do in this devil's playground. Because that's what the fuck it is. It's a devil's playground, and we won't out. We out. We got too many blessings. We got too many things to live for and enjoy in our life than to sit around this cesspool of bullshit.
So why is your Green Thumb channel up, man? That was on.
But I said I want to see. I want to see who it is. I wasn't expecting to be multiple people. I knew it was more than one, but I wasn't expecting to be more than 5. But it's actually more than 5 that link y'all. It's more than 5 out of 63. Okay. When they saw I wasn't going live, they sent messages to my children. They went on my daughter's business website and put shit on her business website, y'all. So these mole members, grab my
bitch. Where's the screenshot? You record everything else, ho. Where's the conversation of your kids saying, "Oh, mama, they left comments on my business website. Look at this." Because I'm sure if that actually happened, she would have taken a picture of it and sent it to you. Or she would have told you to go to the website and look, and you would have taken pictures. Where are they, bitch? Where are they? And who is they? What troll name did they use? Was it a YouTube troll name? Oh, see again, man. This is one of them situations. I don't know how I keep being the only one with your fucking audio. Everybody else is just talking and they think it's going off their memory of what the fuck happened. I'm the only one that actually got this shit from your channel. So yeah, when I get to, breaking this motherfucker down like a compound syllable, I'm gonna, put some type of fun, happy, playful accident filter on there and upload that too. So everybody else can do the same. Now I played the last song for you about the Hollywood. You wanted the attention. Bitch, you got it. It's just not the one that seat. Like at this point, you on your way to being dead girl. Like when the community of people dub you dead girl, that's not a good thing. I don't know if she told y'all why she's called that. And I'm not knocking her or anything, but literally, she's called that because that's what Helmet Head, UPS as y'all call her, dubbed her after she rallied the community together to black her out and strike down her channels for the whole. Well, yeah, that don't even matter what she did, but yeah, Helmet Head called her that. Celebrated when she was taken down off YouTube and all of this stuff there. But yeah, it's not a good thing when you're called that. She wore that shit though. Like she wore that shit like a badge on her. Kind of weird to me, but still. But yeah, that you on your way to being that, ma'am. Like that lady had no life. No life. She did fucking Heidi interview. And then, the voters that don't like us and shit, they gravitated to her and now she in all y'all chats. Have fun with that though. Like have fun with that, ladies and gentlemen. All y'all that gave her wrenches and things of that nature, and have fun with that. That's all I got to say. That's all I got. I got nothing bad to say, but that's all I got to say. Have fun with it. You'll see.
Start a business website, because I put that in the members area. I shared that with the members, the link to her little website, and then I did a little short one time, and I showed a little bit of her items, and I think the link I might put it in there too. But this is how frustrated these people who want me off of YouTube, they want me out of this community so bad, right? They want me gone, but then when I'm not making videos and I'm not doing anything, they're reaching out to my family. They're reaching out to people trying to pull me back. It's like, y'all some bipolar ass motherfucker.
Every time I try to leave, something keep pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. Did you really just go Tyrese on us? Why would they call your kids instead of harassing you, bitch? You claim you work at a bank in Leesville. I don't know how old that video was with number 4, but you gave a specific schedule. You said you worked overnight from like 4 a.m. or some shit. Then you said sometimes y'all do in-person visits as well. Why wouldn't they just try to find the banks in Leesville and fuck with them? Why wouldn't they call James's job and fuck with him? Why go to your kids and your ex-husband instead of fucking with your current husband? Well, a lot of people got a problem with. And the motherfucker say he work at a hotel. Can't be that many of them there. Can't be that many warehouses there. The motherfucker's just on a harassing path. So James and y'all jobs and shit keep getting spared, but people that don't give a fuck, he ain't saying they called in their job. You saying it's her own personal website for her business, and she getting trolled, and you saying the troll is from YouTube, but you won't say the name. And this person that's on the business web page is a troll from YouTube. How? Trolls exist everywhere, man. Do you not be on Reddit? Do you not be on Yelp? These motherfuckers is everywhere. Do you not be in people's comment sections trolling them, fucking with them on Facebook and shit? It's just a way of life. But you for sure that it's somebody off YouTube instead of a person that may have bought a product from your daughter and is unsatisfied with the service they get. Dissatisfied, You sure of that? All right. Whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever floats your boat.
So, you want me gone, but you want me back. Make that shit make sense. Always. Some people messaged me and was like, LTG, I know this is some bullshit, but I'm going to just sit around and wait. I'm going to wait for you to come on out here and tell us that this is some bullshit. I know you and James ain't split up.
Tell us those people, ma'am. Tell us. Because I can tell you who came on my panel who thought it was a play. You seen them. Why your people ain't? It's been so many people that support you that have come out and said, we did not know this was a play. So which ones hit you up and said, we know this is some bullshit? Because the people that hit you up and said, we know this is some bullshit, can't be the few people that you said you already put in. You ain't said nobody name. Now, there should be no problem with you saying the names of people who called you up and said, I don't want this bullshit, because you can be like, they ain't take the bait. They smarter than the rest of y'all. But you said everybody took the bait, but now you telling us it's a couple people that hit you up saying, oh, I know this some bullshit. But you said everybody, bitch. You just ain't gonna single nobody out. Hold on, people. I gotta take this phone call. Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Can't complain about yourself.
All right. Get Grace to sleep?
She been asleep since like 9 o'clock. I gave her medicine
Really?
at, well, yeah, she started falling asleep at 8:50, so I went on and gave her medicine and she passed out.
Oh, okay. I was up here with my grandma. She in the hospital, and I was like, call to see Grace up. I said, sure, she's still up.
Nah.
So that's what time I put in the bed. 9 o'clock. You know, it's medicine time, and she goes to bed at 9 o'clock.
Well, she woke up at 6 this morning. That's why she passed out early. And my punk ass still didn't hit mute. The fuck?
I had quite a few of those. I had quite a few people write me and tell me how they're praying for us and they're so sorry this is
Hey,
going on
listen.
and stuff like that too. But what tripped me, because some people caught on to certain things that I said. Certain things that I said, they caught on to. Now,
Man,
I did take my phone and send some pictures to one of my other phones. Hold that phone up over the other phone and took a picture, make it look like I'm pulling stuff out of James's phone. No, those are pictures that he had sent me.
ma'am, you never said on that video that you actually still had James's phone. Nobody was under the impression that you still had James's phone, because you told us that it belongs in his man cave and it was in the drawer. So we assumed that when he went back to his man cave and went to find his phone, it would be in there, because if it wasn't, he would ask you, where's my phone? And then that would have been a whole issue. He wasn't going to let you keep his fucking phone. There's no way he would have noticed his phone was missing and let you keep it. But yeah, you never said in any one of those videos, I'm holding James's phone right now, little bitch. You never said that. You just added it in the fourth video, but you never said that prior to.
Sometimes when I'm at work, I send him a picture too. I might take the camera under my desk and take a little naughty picture and send it to my husband. Okay.
Well, until James leaks your titty pics, y'all ain't even. Because again, if those are actual sexy pics that your man sent, you just broadcast them out here for the world to see. It's some women that may find his nipples attractive. You just showed them what they look like, you dumb bitch. But then there's people like me and JJ and them that's laughing. It's like, this shit is ridiculous. This nigga needs a training bra. His titties is everywhere. Speaking of titties, Eat with Q, ma'am. I watched 2 of your videos today. First time in life I've ever watched your videos. It worked. You can't be having your titties jiggling and stuff, talking about meatballs. And also, ma'am, you can't be like giving us the God spiel with your titties all out like that. That is really distracting. Now the cooking video, that's fine. You can have your titties and shit, but it's your husband is not gonna like that whenever he get there. He not gonna like that. Man, get you a box fan. I don't know if they sell box fans in Barbados, but get you a box fan for in the kitchen. And it takes away some of the paper towels. You're sweating a lot. But yeah, I like I'm being bold. I'm showing these titties. I ain't know you had big titties and just big. But yeah, your husband not gonna let you do too many more videos like that. He probably cussed you out after the live. You got away with the upload. He probably see the upload, but then when he saw that live, that's gonna be a problem when he touched down. But yeah, I watched your videos and yeah, you remember me, the guy you said he don't believe in God. Still don't. But I watched you talk about him because his titties was out. Well, all right. Yeah. She brought up titties. Somebody brought up titties. I don't know who it was. Oh, her. LTG. Cockeyed cockroach brought up titties. So I digress.
And be like, when I go on my 15-minute break, baby, it's on. Okay. But it was so easy though.
Right. She had so much important shit to do in life that she had time to make this elaborate scheme, get all these people involved, and play it out over several lives. But she got so much shit going on in her life. Now, keep in mind, she was like, my daughter and my kid finna be moving to another state, possibly another country. I need to be spending time with them. Now it's my green thumb. All these lives, but you need to be spending time with your grandkids. What the fuck? Was that part of the play? To say they move and they need to spend time with them?
Guys, I mean, y'all did did y'all listen to his upload? Nobody asked the right questions. Did y'all know, if y'all really paid attention to what my husband said in the upload? Like, did y'all listen to it? Did y'all really listen to it? He basically said nobody didn't ask.
Yeah, we did. No, in that upload, he said, me and my wife gonna be okay. I did get my own spot. I'm hurt my wife did that. I'm shocked she did that. I'm shocked that some of y'all in the chat that could believe I would do my wife like that. My queen, he said, Anita, can you keep me out of what you and my wife got going on? I ain't got time for this shit. Leave me out of it. Do what you do, Anita. Just leave me out of it. I ain't saying don't come at this bitch. I ain't saying what you said was wrong or nothing. I'm saying leave me out of this shit. That's what your husband said in his video, man. He was crying and shit. We ain't heard no fish tanks. Why we ain't heard no fish tanks in his background, bitch? What, he was at home, wasn't he? He didn't do that upload from work, did he? He was in the dark, man. No fish tank. Which y'all unplugged him for his upload? Okay, then. We're not stupid, ma'am.
The right questions, and y'all was just like, did y'all listen? Because if y'all asked certain questions, y'all probably would have caught my ass. Because I know I'm a great storyteller, but damn, I'm a great storyteller. I remember some people kept thinking it was, it wasn't real. Alicia said she didn't take the bait. Yep, I caught on to it, brother.
They saying it publicly. Them ain't the ones that text you. Because if she was one of the ones that text you, be like, right, girl, we laugh when you text me. I'll be like, nothing. They typing in the chat now. Because you told them, and they didn't want to seem dumb. Because they were still on your side. And it hadn't hit them yet, the dumb shit that you were saying. They were just like, all right, girl, get them. Boo-ha-ha-ha. Now everybody like, wait a goddamn minute. Bitch, you like, it's a play.
They gave a lot of
I paid for it.
But so when I got the phone call, do y'all remember the phone call? And I said, that's my daughter calling. Do y'all remember that? That wasn't my daughter calling. That was James letting me know he.
No, you never said your daughter was calling. You mumbled, let me open the door. You didn't say my daughter was calling. Bitch, I played. You said, let me open the door, such and such. And you didn't answer the phone at all. You ended up sending the text. The next thing you know, yeah, but we knew that was James. But let's hear this.
Until it brother gave a lot of clues. But so when I got the phone call, do y'all remember the phone call? And I said, that's my daughter calling. Do y'all remember that? That wasn't my daughter calling. That was James letting me know he's almost, about to pull up so they can take the couch to get it reupholstered because that's what was getting done to the couch. The couch wasn't being moved out. Okay.
Why would James need to call you and say we close? Bitch, he got a key. He has a key. Why the fuck does he need to call you at all? That'd made the play look better if he'd have just busted in that motherfucker while you was on live moving the couch. Yeah, man. Just think about that for a second. He needed to call you and say, I'm almost there, so we can pick up the couch. Ma'am, you never got your ass up and opened the door. So what was the purpose of him calling ahead? You didn't get up and open the door. The door wasn't open when he got there. That would be the only purpose of him calling ahead, is to be like, baby, open the door. We pulling up. But he wouldn't even need you to open the door because they're coming in the door empty-handed. They don't need the door open. Oops. Oh, you looking bad, Rocho. You looking bad. The people that's hearing this back now, see, they heard it when you first did it. Then you took the video down. They're like, wait a goddamn minute. This nigga called you to say I'm close. He got a key, bitch. You know the key you asked for? Can I get my key? Oh.
So that let me know, turn my app on so I can show it. The app to the surveillance cameras that we have. Y'all know we have surveillance cameras. Did y'all think I record? We have surveillance cameras. We've always had surveillance cameras, y'all. Y'all have seen surveillance cameras since we've been together. Y'all have always seen that.
I pointed this shit out in my review before I said this was a play. This bitch watched me and tried to put some of this shit together. But yeah, I had already pointed out that you were showing the app with the surveillance camera while you were live on StreamYards with another phone. And I had also pointed out that you had picture in another phone. I had pointed all of that out. You had something on one of them phones you didn't want us to see right quick because you dropped it motherfucker quick when you went to the surveillance app. And you forgot you also told him. Remember you told him don't do nothing stupid because I'm recording.
Y'all have always seen that. So when he called to let me know he was, about to get ready to be here, I went on my other phone and pulled up the app.
We know.
Pulled up the front door. There's a particular camera that, goes.
And the only reason that nigga called you and said I was about to say the only reason he called you to say he was about to pull up is because he needed you to let him in because you took the key. But no, you said, can I have my key? So he still had it. He was able to come in that motherfucker. That's why he said, when I'm done, bitch. You can have this stank ass key, this little funk ass one key. You can have this one motherfucking key back as soon as I finish getting my shit.
There's a camera that does the front door. There's a camera that does the double doors. There's a camera that goes to my door in my workshop. And then there's a camera that goes to the back door. And then there's cameras outside that covers all of those entries as well. So I knew which camera to pull up because I knew which door he was going to be coming in. And so I had it right in wings. Y'all didn't catch on to that? How quickly I was able to show y'all? Like, did anybody catch that? I don't know.
It actually wasn't quick, and because the nigga was calling and you started texting, that's how you were able to do that, man. I mean, it just wasn't like he was outside when he called. You sent the text back, you dumb bitch. We heard the iPhone shit. You didn't answer, but you sent the text. Shortly after that sound, a minute or so, that's when you did the don't do nothing stupid, you on camera. But he was calling you just as a courtesy to say, I'm finna get the rest of my shit. But you didn't get up and open the door at all, which is what you mumbled and said, though. So you still asked for your keys, so you ain't open. But you said, let me open the door, but you never left to open the door, nor did you go on mute, so we would have heard it. You did, however, at some point end up saying you needed to get up to get decent. Well, after you had been showing them moving shit in and out. I was perplexed about that as well. If the other nigga and James was already in there and you was still on live with the security camera up, why in the blue hell did you all of a sudden need to get up and get decent? Y'all already had this play planned out, ma'am. It was already timing. It was written down already. So what the fuck did the clothing have to do with anything? Only for when you came back from getting dressed to be like, I thought all he had to give was the couch. I forgot there's some shit in the shade. Or the man cave or whatever the fuck that was. Then you went on mute, bitch. Then you came back. Shit dropped. Cause you was in there arguing. Cause this nigga was like, you on live, bitch. Shortly when you came back, shit dropped. Then you came back again and said, this bitch ass nigga cut the cable off. He know I gotta go to work. Like, we're not stupid, man. That's the whole sequence. I remember the whole sequence just from watching that motherfucker one time. This lady is nuts. Nigga, your grandson don't even believe this was a play.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Much love, goddamn it. I just sat back and waited. My gut told me though, oh wow, okay. I mean, people was like, they were so excited. It was like they had like a little child in the candy store and being told they can get anything they want out the store. That's how excited the ops were.
You mean like you were a bitch when you was running around talking about, did Joy get a ring back? 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 Trey, I'm just saying, did she get a ring back? Y'all broke up. Y'all broke up. Why I ain't seeing y'all? What's going on? Why y'all? You mean like you did? Again, you, the white bitch, and that tranny were the ringleaders of that shit. Y'all had the mega panels about this shit over and over and over again. Shut the fuck up and get back to work. Take your punishment like a man, ma'am.
When they thought they had got a hold of something.
We did. That's why the story.
They just thought they had, like they found some, like they struck oil or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
The story trending everywhere except for on your channel, my green thumb.
It was like, yeah. And like I said, there's a couple people that already knew because they were a part of the planning. They were a part of the planning, so they knew.
Still ain't said their names. Won't say their names.
What was going to take place, how it was going to go down. I'm disappointed in my members, though. I'm disappointed in y'all. Y'all pay for it.
I am disappointed in my members. What the fuck? Oh, she's disappointed in her members. Members, I'm trying to trigger y'all right now. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. I'm being a dick right now, and I'm trying to manipulate the rest of y'all that's still members. She is disappointed in y'all. Members, it's y'all fault. This whole play is because y'all motherfuckers are disloyal, her members. All of y'all. She said everybody took the bait. All you motherfucking members. Except for the ones that knew about it, who she won't disclose. And the ones that text her was like, we know this is some bullshit, who she won't disclose. But the rest of y'all members, y'all ain't shit. That's what she said.
The content, yet y'all going to give it to the people that didn't pay. Y'all gave it to 100 people. 100 people watched that live for free. Ain't nobody loyal. Ain't nobody loyal. Hey, Risa. None of this makes sense. And that was the point that I wanted to prove, y'all. Ain't nobody loyal. Ain't nobody your sister on YouTube. Ain't nobody your cousins on YouTube. Ain't nobody your stuff, mama, godmama, none of that shit on YouTube. Everybody just as nosy as the next person. Everybody gossip just like the next person. You know what the funny part?
Cockeyed cockroach. Prior to this shit, no matter what the fuck y'all had going on, I didn't even know you bitches was called the boo-ha-ha until I picked up this story. That's how I ain't been studying you hoes. Y'all ain't heard me talk about y'all when y'all was on the dirt road and doing it. Like everywhere y'all was in the ET sector, I ain't mentioned you bitches. I was telling truth to ignore you bitches. Remember when y'all was over there fucking with us? Because Truth did commentary and was like, I don't know them bitches over there. And you went loud. Who you calling a bitch? She didn't say your name, bitch. She had an encounter with you before. She knew the fuck you was. If she wanted to say you, she would have said it. She was talking to the people that she was into a disagreement with at the time. That's who she was talking to. But nope, as usual, you had to insert yourself. But ma'am, do you remember? I ain't been fucking with you, ho. I've been letting you do whatever the fuck it is you do. You have not crossed my mind until I heard Mama Chosen talking about this, and I was like, oh, it's time to slide. Oh, what? It's time to slide. So I was like, hey, yo, somebody got the video? And they was like, no, ain't nobody got it. And then, like I said, after blue, bam, email. It's been up ever since. It's got all this shit. Maybe that's the mold. I never tell. I don't even care who it is. That's one thing. All the people that give me shit, no matter, I don't ever ask them who the fuck they are. I don't care. Just don't. They provide good information. That's all I care about. I don't need to know who they is, where they live, how big their titties is, and shit of that nature. I don't need to know that.
Nobody had to pay for the link. They gave that link. Y'all gave that link out for free. Y'all didn't even charge. At least Bam would have charged for motherfuckers. She would have gave it to y'all for free. She wouldn't have gave it to nobody for the free. She'd have charged for that shit. Shout out to Bam. But y'all gave it up.
See, bro, so that's why I did what I did in my first coverage of this. I cut my shit off in the middle and put it on members only. And everybody that wasn't a member, including my mods that aren't members, they couldn't type, they couldn't see. Now, when it's members only chat, mods are in there. When it's members only live, just members are in there. And anybody that had the link prior to that, it told them, anybody that shared the link out, when it was open to everybody, it told them to watch this video or other perks, join this channel. That's how it go when it's on members live, bam. So like, you just keep sounding retarded with this. Y'all sent it out to everybody, the 100 people. It's doesn't matter if they ain't a member. They can't see it ever, ever, unless they bad. Which is inviting the moles in anyway, because they want to see the exclusive content. Especially when you claim you made a community post talking about it was finna be a juicy laugh. It's called marketing, you stupid bitch. Never mind.
For free and everything.
Oh, hit the cash app.
Y'all gave it up for free, for the free. Right. Can't blame Bam for this one because she was not a member. She was not a member. Okay. She was not a member. Like I said, some of the people that gave the link out in the chat right now, some of them feeling some type of way, they in the bushes. Some of them feeling so guilty, they ended their membership. They like,
You finna find out how
but
many members.
it says I got what, 3 subscribers right now, because you know when you hide your channel and then you bring it back, it takes a while for it to reflect everything and everybody. How did y'all find out about the live today? Did y'all get a notification? Because it said I only got 3 subscribers. It said I got 3 subscribers. I might be wrong, but that's what the fuck I saw. 8 now. So how did y'all find out about the live today? I'm just curious. Did it send y'all a notification or no? Or no?
Just because it showed 3 doesn't mean everybody. You a dumb bitch.
Honestly, I think people that don't like you bought the membership. I saw people I never seen before that don't never be in the chat. Oh, really? You think that's what happened? Because I didn't gain any new members when that first video was up. Now when the second,
Why are you mad about this? I recently just had a person that would cash apping the shit out of me and bought a membership only to get a rinse, only to troll. That's what people do. I figured out who it was because I was like, whoever, if somebody had been wanting to troll me that's already had a rinse, they'd have done it by now. When I pointed it out, I pointed it out to that person politely. Seen that person around no more. Now we weren't even rude. We were just like, I got you. Yeah, they joined memberships here, there, everywhere. Sent cash out, did all types of shit to butt a nigga up. That's what people do. Like, what is your gripe? Oh, I forgot. They called your daughter and all of this, but you're more talking about the I set to play and all of this. You don't care about your family being reached out to. You asking motherfuckers how they found out about the notification and trying to rub in the fact that you ran a play on people instead of focusing on the fact that this shit has called people to contact my family. Why am I out here saying So if your family was getting contacted before, you don't think they're contacted now because you out here playing with people and lying on the family? Because your family didn't know about the play. You don't think that makes people want to actually contact your daughter and say you done brought the grandkid and boyfriend and all that shit into it?
when I actually
You said your daddy didn't call you because he done seen shit on Facebook. You don't think that makes somebody want to call your daddy and let them know what the fuck you doing on YouTube?
ain't that one members only, the right way. I gained 5 members. I gained 5 members, but some of them were people that rejoined. They had already been a member, but they had, they membership had ended and they rejoined. Okay, I just came on and saw that you.
You know, that's not gaining 5 members, bitch. That's a renewal. I can't with this whole.
Okay. To be honest, James, we heard some horrible things, and as women, we reacted. I was really triggered in that live. I was also, very emotional. How did my membership leave? I don't know. Dre, did you end your membership? I don't see that you remember right now. I thought you was mad at me. You weren't feeling a little guilty, was you, Dre? I was just like, look, I'm looking through the stream yard. I just see green or black. That's the only colors that I can see. So I see, some of y'all in green and some of y'all in black. I can turn it on one of these phones and see if I see any other colors. So I just, I didn't check how many members it said that I have today. No, I can see all the members if I go down through the thing, but I don't necessarily know everybody. There are some members that are from my J4K days, like way back, like they were like day one back then that don't come in the chat. But I know who they are. Like they're not people that they just been following me for a long time, but they don't come into the chat or whatever. I have a new card though. Okay, that could be why. Yeah, I've said it multiple times that there's mold. And this is the thing, and I tried to make it clear that I've always been aware that there is.
I don't get no cash app in 3 minutes. I'm taking my black ass to sleep.
A few moles around here. I've always been aware. We're
20 minutes
we're gonna do a little social media experiment.
And it's still 32 more to go.
What's the word for it?
Exclusive audio.
Then we can get the mole to come out. Flush them out. But I wasn't expecting there to be multiple people to do mole-type behavior. I am appalled. I am appalled at my members. I said, what a way to go out. What a way to end this chapter. Because I'm moving on to bigger and better things, y'all. This channel, and let me make sure that it's understood what I'm saying when I say this. There's nothing against any of y'all. But this channel does not generate enough income for me to put my family and my husband through what we go through. It don't. There is no enough for that. There is no amount that's okay for that. So this is done. My channels that I do other content on, they make good money, and I don't have.
And so you think my green thumb is going to do that? How? How is it going to generate more money than the channel where you talk shit on, and that's what people came to watch you for? Don't get it twisted. People only came to watch you talk shit, to be a messy bitch.
To even talk to the people like we're doing right now. I don't have moderators on those channels because I don't go live on those channels. You understand? There's no communicating between the people other than in the comment section. They might talk to each other in the comments. That's it. So I don't have to do none of this. You know what I'm saying? My children.
Nobody talks to each other in the comment section over here, ma'am. Go live.
Don't have to get shit sent to them back from fake ass Facebook pages and shit like that. Or somebody coming under their business website. Like, that's some trifling ass shit. Like, you want me gone off the community, and then I'm not taking lives, I'm not doing none of that. And then you're running and reaching out to my kids trying to bring me back? Like, who could make it make sense? Make it make sense. And then they were so happy. I was having parties and shit. Yes! They broke up! Yes, yes, yes! Like, what the fuck?
Nobody did that. Nobody had it. Who had the party? See, again, you're supposed to be one of these bitches that's real direct, but you're being really indirect, saying shit like they and a few. And who is they? Who threw the party? Who threw the party? Ladies and gentlemen, I've done enough free work. I'll catch y'all tomorrow on the next episode.